your appreciation, please, for Soak. I was watching you on the fretboard there, and sonically there's quite a lot going on, but you made it look very simple. Fingers going up and down frets, and I'm sure it wasn't very simple.
No.
Is it all about kind of, do you do kind of tunings and open tunings and that kind of thing, or are you good on theory, or do you kind of riff it, or?
I mean, when it comes to the guitar, whenever I'm writing stuff, it's just whatever sounds nice. I don't really care about structure or anything, like, just put everything down and then organize it, really. I don't think about it when I'm doing it, it just happens and there it is, sort of thing.
Your heart's an explosion, makes promises it's not capable. Your heart, 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 your heart's an explosion.
For me, I never understood like how songwriters could get a topic and then be like, I'm gonna write so much about this topic and make a song out of it. I can't do that. For me, all my songs are really honest, and songwriting for me is a way of expressing myself without actually having to talk about it to people. I mean, the words for me are the easiest part. It's the chords. I think guitar is weaker than my logical, lyrical side. All the songs that are down on CD were written like 2-3 years ago. Sea Creatures, that started when I was 13, which was 4 years ago now. Wow, that's a long time ago. But and I mean, I used to be in a band called That's What She Said when I was 12, 13. And we used to do open mic nights in Derry. Like, there's this place called Cafe Del Mondo, and it's moved now, but it used to be like across from the Guildhall. It served its purpose. I mean, I played guitar horrendously badly in it, and I didn't sing, and I just kind of stood at the corner really awkwardly, and we were terrible and really bad. But the whole experience of doing open mic nights like every Friday and giving up the time to do that really sort of, it gave me confidence, so that whenever the whole That's What She Said thing broke up, I could do the whole Soak thing and do it well, as opposed to doing all the stuff that I did in that really, really crappy band on my own, which would have made it even worse.
I am afraid of sleep. From depth of heavy heart to my heavy feet, a voice of smoke from one throat into a 24-windowed house, and it's not me.
Are you comfortable kind of explaining stuff, or would you prefer to keep a bit of intrigue there, or?
I'm not one for the whole, I'm going to build a really mysterious thing about me and not tell anybody anything. I just think, just be honest and it'll be good. But no, my friends have already questioned me about absolutely every single song that I've wrote. And I know they're laughing right now, because they have.
I'm sure that must be hilarious sometimes when people tell you what your songs
Yeah,
are about,
yeah,
and
I've
it's
noticed
nothing
that,
to
yeah.
do.
It's like Sea Creatures is about how much everybody doesn't love each other and how war should stop. And I was like, that is not what that song is about whatsoever. And then there was one person told me that my name was Soak because I soak up the atmosphere, and I was like, no, that's not it either. And it kind of makes me regret that the actual reason for the name Soak is such a boring one. I mean, like, it is. I thought it'd be more interesting to have like a sort of stage name. And so I thought, Mom, what will I do? And Mom was like, what about Soul and Folk? And I was like, what about it? And she was all Soak. And I was like, ah. And it never turned up sort of like a soul folk project, but the whole Soak, like a really simple bam in your face sort of name, sounded cool to me.
Derry stroke London, Derry City of Culture. Just as that arrived,
that helped.
You were on the ascent, in a sense, so obviously very positive for you. Did you feel kind of you could hold your own in that kind of company, or?
It was weird, that whole experience, actually. I mean, like, to be playing at the main opening of City of Culture and to be on that stage, like, that stage is huge. I didn't think it would be that big. And I walked out and was like, whoa. Because, like, I'm so short. And then, like, me standing in the middle of this stage is kind of like a mouse to an elephant sort of thing. No, but it was a cool experience. And the show at stage with such huge people was really, really cool.
Things are moving at a great clip at the minute. And you probably, I don't really even know how many songs are in your songbook. What, 25, 30, more?
More.
More? Okay.
No, I write constantly, just not all the songs. I think if I sat down and forced myself to like write an album or forced myself to write a song, it would come out sounding forced, and it just wouldn't sound like me, because I've never ever sat down to write a song. I sat down to finish songs and it never ends good. I mean, when I don't sit down to write a song, I take a notion and I'll be like, I really want to play guitar right now, or I really just want to sing something, you know what I mean? I'll sit down with the guitar, and generally this happens like after something's happened and I'm feeling annoyed, happy, sad, you know, emotions.
You've got a problem, I cannot fix it. Hear the anger through the ceiling. I wish I missed it.
My parents are here and they're gonna hate me for telling the story. Do you know whenever people fight and like you can hear it but you don't want to actually go down and be like, why are you fighting? I don't know if anybody does this actually, but I do it. And you like lie on your floor and you like listen to the ceiling. You like be really rude and listening to the conversation. But I don't know, they were like fighting over something stupid like washing machines or whatever. And like I was listening through the roof, and then I wrote a song about it, and that's the moral of the story. And now it's going to be my new single. My mum doesn't like the song, but, you know, kind of sucks because I'm going to be playing it on the radio all the time. So, you know.
Oh, oh, let's just forget.
Part of the experience of this getting to know is to kind of share a bit of feedback or thoughts or thoughts from the audience, from your listeners.
Who would your main influences be?
Main influences? Wow. Right now I'm listening to a lot of Foals. Their new album came out, Holy Fire, and it's really, really good. Other than that, bit of Fleetwood Mac, bit of Pink Floyd, bit of a lot of things actually, like Bombay Bicycle Club, Pink Floyd. Everything really, whatever I'm listening to or whatever I've been hearing on radio or whatever.
Right, question here.
How is your pain impacted on your peer group and on your friends, and has it been?
That's a good question.
For anyone who didn't hear that question, it was how that has impacted on how your music's impacted on your peer group.
Firstly, I wouldn't say I'm famous or I'm a local celeb or whatever. Like, I just, from what I'm doing and the people I'm playing gigs with and Universal and all that stuff, a lot of people are like, whoa, you're so cool. It's like, but you don't know me as a person. It's just like, from what you've heard about me, you're trying to make sort of, that's what's representing me as opposed to my personality and who I am as a person. I mean, I've had the same friends I've had since before I started doing this whole soak thing, and they've stayed by my side the whole time, so I know I can trust on them as opposed to, Jesus Christ.
Are we getting to the point now where we maybe think about the final song or what you want to play as you leave us and why you want to play it?
Don't want to, but I feel like I kind of have to. I feel obliged to play Sea Creatures because, like, you know, it's kind of the one that everybody hears and my famous song. Again, we talk about the development of a song like that, and there's a great line in the song, she's just a fish. and I think at one stage it was, she's such a bitch. Yep.
Is that right?
Yep. The line was originally, I think she's just a bitch, which is really rude and not nice. But it was changed because you can't say bitch on radio. And, you know, and I've changed it to fish live as well because I feel bad saying bad words.
But it's kind of more intriguing as well. You know.
Yeah, people be like, well, fish, what? Was she an actual amphibian? And it's like, no. You know what I mean? It's kind of funny though. There's always a laugh.
The stars and moon remind me of you. I don't know what to say. It might make you worse. I don't understand what her problem is. I think she's just a fish I know you get it bad. You don't deserve this, and I won't put up with their ignorance. And they tell you they love you, well, they don't mean it. I don't think they know what they mean. I don't think they know what love is. Throw it around like it's worthless. Don't think they know what love is. I don't get this town, neither do you. We should run away, just me and you. 'Cause I don't get the people here, the curious. They don't really care. See creatures interfere, wish they would disappear. They don't know what love is. Throw it around like it's worthless. They don't know what love is. I prayed for you, and you know I don't like Jesus. Want you to get better. Please, please get better for you. For me.
Oh, Jesus
So we have
Christ.
something to mark our appreciation.